Hey guys, so I might be looking kind of tired today. There's actually a really good reason for that. Last night I slept about 3 o'clock a.m. or so because I was watching this movie called Tron, which was okay. It wasn't a bad movie, it wasn't a great movie either, but a couple of my friends really liked it, so I ended up watching it and it was okay. I mean, I'm not gonna hate them for recommending me this movie. Some of you might have liked it. Anyway, the reason is yeah, first of all, it's up until 3, which is a little late, but let's not even go there. I've been having an even worse schedule for the past week. So getting to sleep by 2 is actually an accomplishment for me. Anyway, I was up today at 6 a.m. and the reason is because I went to downtown to stand in line to buy something. And I think you guys already know what I'm going to tell you, but it was Skechers Shape Ups! Shape up while you walk! Where do these people come up with this stuff? This is amazing. This is like the greatest thing since the Master Ball, which catches every Pokemon in one try. You know, it's like, wow. And you know, since I was there, I also picked up a couple of these as well, you know, just because I was there. Now I'm kind of sleepy, actually. Mine was actually a pretty decent experience. I've done Black Friday before, but I thought the Apple Store standing in line was a much better experience. First of all, because it wasn't dark. Second of all, because it wasn't raining. Yeah, the one time I did Black Friday, it was raining. And for Black Friday, I got into line at about 4 a.m. until... No, actually, I didn't sleep. I got in line about midnight or 1 a.m. alone, and the store opened at 4 a.m. And of course, since most Black Fridays, you know, they have like a super doorbuster, but they have like 6 in stock. So the first 6 people, or first 15 people or so in line will get these super doorbusters, and the rest are just kind of okay, pretty good deals, but not anything to write home about, you know. So I didn't really get anything, I just did it for the experience, but oh, it was terrible. And the worst part was there were these guys nearby, and they were kind of, you know, they were kind of thuggy, high schooly kind of guys. I'm not saying anything bad about that part. I'm totally cool with them. The bad part was that they felt like they had to act tough, so they had like this horrible, oh, I'm really struggling not to cuss at this point, really horrible boombox, and they were playing like hardcore, like hard rap, not like Tupac or Eminem pop rap, you know, like hard rap, like do do ch do do ch do do ch, that kind of stuff. And it was such a bad boombox that it was just static and noise everywhere, and they were acting all like, yeah. And I remember one of the lyrics clearly because they were actually like rewinding the tape, and they were rewinding it back and forth looking for this one particular song, and then once they found it, they played it, and then when it got to the chorus, they're like, purple like grapes. Is that really such a great chorus that you have to like go out of your way to find this and be like, yeah? So maybe it was like this inside thing with them that made it really cool. I mean, I have that too with my friends, you know, where we do like certain things that are well known amongst our circle, and then therefore can become jokes or, you know, just something interesting. So getting back to the Apple Store, it was a pretty good experience. I met a couple of line buddies. That's what we were calling ourselves by then. You know, this is my line buddy. We just didn't really plan to be in the line together. I was in line alone actually. And met a couple of people that were either on their way to work or they were on vacation, and we just chatted up for, I think we stayed in line for about 3 hours. I got in line about 6:50 and I was out around 9:50. And the Apple Store actually opens at 9. So it actually went pretty slow, but I was pretty lucky. I got the exact model I wanted, which was the 16 gig Wi-Fi in black, just the lowest model. You know what actually really sold out really quickly is the AT&T 3G model. So if any of you out there watching this are trying to get the iPad AT&T 3G model, I suggest that you either try really hard, in other words, be prepared to stay overnight, or just pay an outrageous price and buy one from somebody that has one. or wait until the demand goes down. Because, and don't hate on these people, you know, but there's these people that are being called dirty resellers, which basically their entire purpose in life for these next few weeks is going to be to stand in line at Apple stores to buy AT&T 3G models to send back to China. So the first 20-30 people in line are all Chinese looking people, and they just go in and they buy the 64 gig 3G AT&T model, not the Verizon model, the AT&T model only. So Verizon people, you can get yours. Or, you know, they buy the 32 gig or the 16 gig, whatever they can get in the 3G model. And as soon as they finish buying their 2 per person, they go right back into line. And usually you can't get an iPad if you buy one and then immediately get back in line. It's just, you know, you have to really be there before it opens, otherwise you're not gonna. But they get back in line anyway, and if they can't get one, they start waiting for the next day. So the Apple employees were like telling people walking by, they were questioning them, like, what time did you have to, you know, not what time do you have to, but what time did these people start lining up? And they said 11 a.m. previous day. Like, no hesitation. That's exactly what they said right away, you know. As soon as the iPads for the day were gone, they get right back in line. And I went to a San Francisco flagship store, so I think they get some every day. And if you really want one, what you got to do is go there and start waiting at about 7 a.m. I felt that was a pretty good time to arrive. If you want to push your luck a little bit, 7:30 I still felt is pretty safe. But after that, you might really start hurting in your selection. Because when I actually got into the store, they pretty much had every model except for AT&T 3G models. They were just all gone right away. But Verizon 3G models and Wi-Fi only models in pretty much every capacity I think they had. So, there's some tips for you iPad 2 buyers if you want some. What else? I'll talk about the rest in another video. So, that's it for now. See ya, guys.